What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to yet another video. And as you can see, we're in a nice different setting, and today I just want to talk about, did I make a mistake buying this car, my new to me Audi S3. So we're going to be talking about what's on my mind, maybe ideas people might have, because we all know I said in my previous videos I am not going to buy another car, and here we are. So I'm just here to explain a little bit, bring my perspective and my thought process through it. It might not align with yours, but here we go. Okay, so excuse me for the lighting. I know it's not the best. I tried a whole bunch of ways to set up this video, and you just have to bear with me, okay? So as you may or may not know, I got rid of my Mercedes C43 a couple of months back last year, and I got a beater. And this is like a background for those of you who don't know. I said I was gonna, get my beater, save money. I had a few plans that I was trying to do. Revealing my new car to you guys. This is my new baby, what I got in replacement for the C43 AMG, and it's sad to say, guys, I'm going broke. That being said, I know it's kind of a bit hypocritical. Yes, I got a car, blah blah blah. Okay, bear with me, okay? Do not crucify me, please, okay? So, to be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I was tired of having a beater. Don't get me wrong, that car saved me a lot of money throughout the months I've had it. A lot of money. Probably cost me less than half to run it in a year than what it cost me for my C43. Well, naturally, right? It's a luxury car, my Mercedes. I modified it, did a whole bunch of stuff. I had to put premium gas, 94 octane gas in it. Maintenance is high, but it's part of the game, and I'm not complaining. I don't think anyone who buys a luxury car should be complaining about prices when you have a car like this or anything that's luxury. It comes with the territory. So it's a give and take. You want nice things, you're gonna have to pay the premium prices for it. It's not gonna run you the same price as a Honda. So I wasn't complaining, but in that moment I made a strategic move to get rid of that car so I can make a few moves on what I was trying to do. One of those moves I did already, which I am proud of, and it's out the way. So that's good. Another thing I wanted to do was start investing heavily for my future, right? Retirement and plans that or things that I want to do when I'm older. I've started those things, and I'm proud to say that even though I do have this car, those things are still in place. My investments are still going through. I'm happy. I would say at least last year, I'm in Canada, so we have this thing called a FHSA, which is a first-time home buyer savings account, which you could save for your future home. It goes towards your down payment, your closing costs for your future house or whatever it is, right? And the yearly amount you could put into that account is $8,000, and that started last year. I maxed that out. We also have a RRSP, which is a registered retirement savings plan, and a TFSA, which is a tax-free savings account. The RRSP I contributed to also, and I contributed a bit to my TFSA also. So I've been on a good track. I'm happy with that. Also doing that, remember guys, that brings down your tax basis so that at the end of the year or when you do your taxes, depending on your income, where you're at, where you're paying the highest. I'm probably in middle class, so I'm paying the highest tax bracket. I'm not self-employed. I don't have a business, so I'm getting taxed heavily. So I contributed to those accounts so that it could help me in the future and throw down my tax basis for the year so that I don't have to pay so much money in taxes, or at the end of the year, like in 2022 when I filed my taxes, I had to pay back almost 3 grand back to the government in taxes, right? So this year I'm happy I did that. I'm getting money back, which I'm thankful, which is gonna be reinvested back. And even having this, I'm still going to contribute to everything. So it's not stopping anything. No. So with all that being said, I know I'm talking yapping, but there's are a few things that I feel like you should know if you're Canadian at least to get down your tax basis and just to look forward to your future, right? It's not all about now, it's also about the future, right? So plan accordingly, do what's right, and that's what I did. Now back to the big question. Did I make a mistake getting this car? You know, sometimes like I know I made a decision already, it's a done deal, blah blah blah. You know, I often have thoughts like, did I make the right decision? This car is nice and I love it, but I also could take the money I'm paying for this every month and put it into, some type of investment for myself, right? But at the same time, I work so hard, guys. Like, this is my baby. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm really into finance. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of different finance guys. Graham Stephan, Mindset, Dave Ramsey, um, a whole bunch of things. I listen to a whole lot of people about different financial advice, different perspectives. And don't get me wrong, I really do believe that car payments are a big wealth killer. But cars are like my thing. I love cars, and this is my enjoyment. This is my vice. The quickness, the adrenaline, hanging out with different groups of people, meeting new people in the car scene. I love it, honestly. You get to meet so many different people from so many different walks of life, and it just makes you get more out there, which I love, Meeting new people, getting more opportunities. So that's kind of the reason why I got back into another car. Right? Only thing that bugs me about getting this car was interest rates right now. If you're paying attention to anything, interest rates are high right now. It is crazy. I was in that finance office talking numbers, negotiating anything I can do, and rates are ridiculous. And I have A1 credit, and even A lenders are still giving high rates. But, it's part of the game. I don't plan to have this car, well, knowing myself, I don't plan to have this car for a long time. The most I'll ever keep a car is maybe 2, 3 years. So hopefully I hold this car till then, and then we'll see what's next. But knowing myself, if you know me, I don't keep a car for too long. But cars are just my vice, guys. So you have to bear with me. This is what I love to do. I don't I don't go out like you guys. I don't drink. I don't party. I don't do none of that. I don't really buy shoes like that anymore. Those were like back then. I really don't. All I do is at this moment in my life, I'm basically working, trying to elevate in my career and what I'm doing, trying to get better, trying to move up the roles, even though I've been moving up the roles, but I'm always trying to go up and up and up every year to increase my value to my companies. And then when I increase my values, therefore, I get more money. That's the thing. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. And also investing and saving for a few things that are coming up, and that's going good. So this car doesn't affect it too much. It maybe slow down a few things. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's gonna slow down a bit, but this car is gonna make me work harder because I'm working two jobs, right? And my second job, ever since the year started, I've only been working on Sundays, and that's it. And I've been I have no real urge to go back to work and do like put in the hours like I used to put it in 80, 90 hours a week. I don't have it anymore because I'm comfortable. Like having that beater made me comfortable. I'm not worried about nothing. Like life is just good. I'm sailing good. All the bills are paid. I don't have to worry about that. I'm doing my investments. I'm saving, and I just got to a place of comfort. I feel like, and I feel like getting this car is gonna spark a little bit of fire underneath me to get up and do more. Try to make more money. But that's my thought process with it. With that being said, yeah, guys, like I just love cars. It's not stopping much. And even if things do go bad or my investments stop a little bit, you know what? It is what it is. Because you know why? I handle my business. I've never asked for a handout. I've never looked out for a handout. Nothing like that. Everything I've had, I got it out the mud, literally, right? If you know my story, then yeah, I'm an immigrant. I came a long, long way from the bottom, no status, and I had to figure out a way from to make things happen. And I've come thus far. I'm not even halfway to where I want to be, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. In due time, that will happen for me, and I really believe that because I work. I really believe that God has it in favor for me to do what I want to do, and I don't know. I just believe in. I believe in myself. You know. I believe that I'm destined for something good, and I just see me having that lifestyle. To be honest, I don't want to be cocky or whatever, but I just believe. I think some people call it manifesting or whatever, but I really just have faith in God. I think I'm highly favored by God. I believe in Him, and I just wait for time to do His thing. You know, not everything like that's good comes quickly. Sometimes it takes time, right? I said I wanted a supercar. That's what I want, an exotic car, Lamborghini, McLaren. I know it's gonna take time, but for now, I'm gonna move up the ranks of cars. Because once you get a Lamborghini or a McLaren and you have to bring it in for servicing or anything like that, you cannot complain about a $200 oil change. It's gonna cost you way more than that. When things break down, it's gonna cost you a couple grand. So it comes with the territory. I'm just getting used to it. I'm elevating my lifestyle so that it's really attainable. I don't think I'm gonna go from just a beater to all the way to a McLaren or a Lamborghini. So it's steps to this life, right? I'm taking steps. I'm pretty young. I'm very responsible with what I do. I don't do things out of just doing it. No, this has to make sense. The money has to make sense at the end of the day. I could love the car as much as I want, but it comes down to the money at the end of the day. That's all it comes down to, the money. I don't care about anything but the money. So you have to just buy things right. Mind you, guys, as I said in my last video, I was actually going to get a Mercedes C63S, right? I got approved for it. But I was thinking, I'm in Canada, winter's coming, I can't really drive that car in the winter. I have to keep my beater, I have to pay for another parking space, two insurances, two maintenance, two gas bills. It doesn't make sense. So I'm like, you know what? Let me look for something else, and this popped up. Great spec, low mileage, only has 43,000 kilometers on it, and it's a 2018 Audi S3, stage 2 tunes, downpipes, aftermarket exhaust, everything you could think of on this car. Beautiful red interior, red guts. The paint coat is beautiful. So this will do for now. You know, this will do for now. It's a pretty quick car, and I'm happy. But that's kind of like my thought process. Sometimes I feel like maybe I didn't make the right decisions, but when I think about it, I'm like, I think we all need some type of happiness in life, and this is my happiness. Cars. Yes, I know it might not be the wisest decisions, but it's my decision. Live with it. I'm just making this video to make content, but when you are made doing these things, guys, you have to think. You have to think about the big picture. Think about everything, right? Because I really had to think about getting this car. It wasn't just a, oh, I like this car, I'm gonna get it. No, I have to figure out a way to incorporate this into my life where everything that I've been doing throughout the last couple of months, having my beater, still goes on. My investing, my saving, every single thing, all my bills are paid, and still put this in here, right? And I did that, right, without having to sacrifice really anything, to be honest, other than a couple of dollars put towards this. But then in turn, I'm gonna tell you, this car will make me my money because it will push me to go that extra mile, to put in that extra effort to get more money. So I don't know. It just works out for me, and that's how my mind works, right? Might not make the most sense to you, but at the end of the day, you're entitled to your own opinion, and I'm entitled to my own opinion or thought process of what I do with my life. I'm good. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about yourself. Mind you, don't follow me. I am debt free, guys. I don't owe a penny. Well, no, I'm not debt free for this one. I financed this one. But other than this, I don't owe no one a dime. I have no credit card, no student loan, nothing, nothing at all. Nothing. So I have no payments. I just have to worry about my basic bills that I have, and they're not too high. Not really, to be honest. I find a way to, well, ever since I got debt free, I kind of lowered down all my expenses so that I could be saving and investing more. So yeah, you have to think about all those things. What makes sense? We don't really want to go into too much negative equity on our car, so you put on a good amount of down payment. For this car, I didn't put that much down, but I'm still good. It's okay. So whatever. So actually, I know I didn't make a video like I did last time with my C43, where I did a breakdown of how much I pay a month for the car, how much I paid, insurance, and all that type of stuff. If you guys want to know, get this video to like 100 likes, and I'll make a video. I'm not proud of what I'm paying for this, but yeah, I'll do the video. No, it's no shame in the game. It's whatever. It's not really that much, but for me, it's a lot. But it's really not that much compared to what I've been paying. It's not really that much. But just with the interest rates and everything, that thing just irks me, man. Like that shit bothers me. Oh, sorry, I'm swearing, but it just bothers me a lot. But it's the name of the game, and I can still handle it. I'm not gonna pay the whole interest on this car throughout the whole term that I financed it for. So that being said, guys, I hope you understand. When you are making these car decisions, think long term. As I said in my previous videos before, think about the long term effects, how it's gonna affect your life. Maybe you want to get married in the future. Maybe you want to have kids, get a house. Think about those things also down the road, because the car is gonna affect those decisions that you're gonna, or things that you want to do in the future, because normally people finance a car for a couple years. So think about the future for sure. Make sure it's something that you can handle. Make sure your income is always going up and up and up, so that it doesn't really affect your lifestyle to get something like this. I know car guys make a lot of irrational decisions. I've seen a lot of it, which I don't understand. I love cars, but I would never in my life go into a pit for a freaking car. It's a depreciating asset at the end of the day. So you gotta really think before you make a decision like that. I am happy with my decision. At first, when I did get it, it did bother me a little bit because I was really thinking deep down. By the end of the day, I love this, bro. This gives me a lot of giggles, laughs, fun, enjoyment, and I'm gonna enjoy it for the little time that I have it, right? Um, so if you're thinking about getting a car this year, if it works for you, you can get it. If you're making the income, you're debt free, doing your thing, and this is the enjoyment, then do what's best for you at the end of the day. I think this is my decision. I make the money. I have never asked someone for a handout, no nothing. And even if I was suffering, I still wouldn't ask anyone for help. I would just deal with it on my own, because I'm just that kind of person. I'm more on the responsible side. So any mistakes or f ups I make, I deal with it on my own. I don't tell anyone. I don't want to do nothing. The only person that will know is maybe my girlfriend, that knows everything that's going on. Other than that, and yeah, yeah. So this is like my little explanation for why I got this car. Do you think it's the right decision to get a car in 2024? And thank you for listening to my story. I know I've been rambling a lot, but have a great day. Enjoy, guys. Stay safe. Make the right decisions for your life. Invest in yourself. Invest in your future, most importantly. Well, invest in yourself, most importantly. Make sure you're the best you, and that you go throughout life accordingly. Stay safe, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video, pretty please. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, guys, and have a good day.